The Kindle Fire 2 is just around the corner. Instagram's update and a secret tip, and Apple releases their standalone podcasts app. A full review today on App Judgment.
This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by Samsung Smart TV.
Welcome to App Judgment, your source for mobile app news and reviews. I'm Graham Hancock.
And I'm Annie Gauss. And today we have a full review of the brand new Apple Podcasts app, which was just released this week. We'll dig into that in a second, but first let's news it up. First up, the Kindle Fire 2 may hit stores as soon as July, we're hearing. The rumors are that it's going to be perhaps July 31st release date, $149 and a 1280 by 800 pixel display.
Right, so those are the rumored specs and prices that we just heard about today. It's kind of exciting because I think a lot of people did think that the first Kindle Fire was going to be quickly followed up by a more improved model. But it is kind of exciting to be hearing about it so soon. I thought we would at least have a few more months before we got into the holiday shopping season to hear about new hardware from Amazon. So.
Yeah. Do you think you'll be getting one?
I don't know. It depends on what they do. But another exciting thing that is also rumored is that they're revamping all of the Kindles. So the e-ink Kindles are going to have backlit screens. That's a big rumor as well, which is kind of exciting.
And it also means that the original Kindles are now dirt cheap.
Exactly. So, also, you can now discover photos in Instagram's new Explore tab, which merges the popular tab with search. You can also get new Facebook sharing controls, better commenting, autocomplete for your searches, and a revamped profile page. There's a lot of cool things in this new Instagram update, including a sort of an Easter egg where if you long tap on the camera icon, it will automatically jump you to your camera roll so you can pick a picture to send to Instagram.
So that saves you some taps.
Yeah, just a couple of taps, save you maybe 4 or 5 seconds, which is a welcome addition, I think. So.
Yeah, definitely. This is also their first update since they became a part of Facebook, so it looks like they're...
So they've got a little bit more access to Facebook, so you're seeing some closer integration there.
Yeah, and actually, our next story, speaking of Facebook tweaks, Facebook quietly releases a Find Friends Nearby feature and then quietly pulls it as quickly as it came. It was gone.
So it was something where if you launched the Facebook mobile app, on the sidebar, there was an app called Find My Friends or Find Friends Nearby. And as quickly as it showed up and people checked it out, it was pulled. Now, if it's still showing up for you, if you tap on it, it just brings a blank page for you. So they've pulled it completely. The explanation from Facebook was it was just a test feature from a hackathon that happened a few weeks ago, and we weren't seriously considering it as a product thing. But hey, it might end up being a product at some point, but it needs a lot more testing. Obviously, they wouldn't just roll something like this out without any fanfare.
Yeah.
So, and also privacy
Yeah,
concerns.
people are already a little sensitive about Facebook and privacy.
Right.
So, I think whenever you throw location into the mix, it's always going to be a little dicey at first.
And with something as big as Facebook, you can understand, like, they definitely need more time to test and research to make sure this is something that they want to do in terms of locating all of your friends nearby. So.
Yeah.
We're going to dive into Apple's new podcast app in a second, but first, let's check out our favorite TV.
Introducing Samsung's all-new Smart TV with smart interaction technology, plus innovative ways to explore and locate smart content. The built-in microphone on the Smart Touch remote control, gestures and voice controls, face recognition, and the Smart View mobile app all provide unique ways to interact with your TV. Cutting-edge TV apps and the new signature services, plus web browsing, enhance the TV experience. Right now, you can experience advanced overall performance from improved motion clarity to faster web access. In the future, you can upgrade your TV performance and functionality with the Smart Evolution Kit. Learn more about all the features found in the Samsung Smart TV at facebook.com/SamsungTVUSA.
All right, so Apple Podcasts, you've had a chance to play with this, Graham. Why do you think they did this? Why do you think they released this official podcasting app?
Apple is actually kind of on a tear right now where they're taking functionality out of the iPod app and the iTunes Store app on your phone and just breaking it into their own individual apps. So now you have a videos app, you have a music app, and now a podcasting app. So I think if you polled the users of iPhones out there and said, what's your least used app on your phone, it would probably be the iTunes app on there.
Really
and that used to be the only way you could get podcasts officially through Apple on the iPhone. But there have always been great third-party podcasting apps like Downcast and Instacast. And actually, I think Downcast is one of my favorite podcasting apps. It works really well. You can stream podcasts while also downloading it in the background. I use it almost every day. So I was really interested to see this official podcasting app from Apple, to see if it actually kind of lived up to Downcast and if I would be replacing Downcast with this.
So, now that you've had a chance to play with it, will you?
It's actually really good. It's well designed. It works really well. One of my favorite things about it is you don't have to download the podcast to start listening. It just immediately starts streaming as soon as you tap on the show that you want to listen to, and you can download it in the background, very much like Downcast did. So it's one of my favorite features. It seems really well put together. There are a few downsides, though.
Okay.
You cannot put in custom podcast URLs in there. So if you're going to listen to a podcast, it has to be on the iTunes store to listen to it through the official
And
iTunes
that is not the
podcast.
case on Downcast or some of the other apps.
In Downcast, you can input your own URLs and everything and subscribe to any show that you want. Also, there's just a couple of like fit and finish things. Like some artwork icons don't load quite well. So there's a couple of things, but I would say overall, it is a really well done app and a great first foray into doing their own podcasting app, apart from all of the full multimedia apps that Apple has done in the past.
All right. Well, I think it's safe to say that this is a download.
It is.
And anything that makes listening to podcasts easier,
Like this one.
we support that. All right. So that's all we got for today. But thank you for watching. As always, you can find the show on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and you can find me on Twitter at Annie Gauss.
And Graham Hancock.
And we'll see you next time.
See ya.